trick with this house is that it's in the Palmer historic area. The house next door has a plaque on it. These houses were built before the Second World War, this one in 1938. So it has over 70 years of history. And in Palmer, that's a long time. This is one of the earliest homes that was ever here. And so we feel something of a responsibility to keep up its historic character while making it ever more livable and efficient as a home. And that's what we've tried to do. We installed the Munchkin on-demand boiler downstairs as an improved way of providing hot water to the in-floor heating system. We also have over at the end of the living room a fireplace, original fireplace, that we have upgraded by putting a fireplace insert in. So that wood stove is fairly efficient. We use that as backup and auxiliary heating in the winter. The home is very, very bright and light. We obviously face south. Because of its small size, it's very convenient to live within. It's a very comfortable house to be in. So as you can see, this is a place that plants like, and there are a couple of paintings that seemed appropriate here. One that my younger son did when he was graduating from high school and looking at the world, and another second painting done by former barista at Vagabond Blues. Is entitled Juno, and I think it reflects the sense of the place. If anybody has spent any time down there, I think it speaks for itself. From the outside, it looks pretty small. When people come in, they invariably are surprised. They're surprised at two things. One, there's an openness on this first floor. You can see that with the light that comes through. It feels large. The room feels large. People are also surprised when they go downstairs and realize that there's another full bath and essentially three bedrooms downstairs. They may not be large, but they work. And I think the square footage, if you will, runs to be about 600 square feet up top here, and another 600 square feet down below. So that's a 1,200 square foot house, which these days is not a huge house by any means. And in here we have 4 new additions to our small family, 4 chickens that started out as being a few days old and are now in their we're ready to get out of here mode. It also, interestingly enough, has a very large backyard. It's really a lot and a half, and as a result, it has room for a garden. It has room for 2 dogs to have a little playroom, or for kids to also throw a frisbee, etc. So it works larger by being a small house on a relatively large city lot. The other convenience factor is that by living here, I can walk over to a nearby coffee house in the morning. I can walk to the borough, to the city hall. I can even walk over to the local supermarkets, to the bank. My wife and I have found that we drive far less than we once did, and that's an important thing.